Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ASEAN Regional Forum on Social Protection that Empowers Women. Top of the morning to you. My name is Jiggy John, and I'll be your host for this next 2 days. It is good to see every one of you on our online event here. Thank you so much. Now, go ahead and type in the chat box where you are from. We would love to know where you are joining our stream from, because we know we have guests and attendees from across Asia Pacific. We're so delighted to see you with us here today. And just drop us a chat in the chat box and let me know where you are from. To my friends from the Philippines, Mabuhay! That's right, I know we've got people from Cambodia, Swaste. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. To my friends from Vietnam, Xin Chao. And from Laos, Sabadi. Let me know where you are from. If you are joining us, just go ahead and chat in the box and talk to me, folks. We're just welcoming everyone in. It is so good to see you. We have an exciting and powerful 2 days lined up. Now, we are allowing you to chat in the Zoom chat, but when we get to Q&As later, we'll let you know how you're going to do it. So, good morning, everyone. My friends from the Philippines, my friends from Cambodia, a lot of Cambodians, a lot of Filipinos. Well done, my wonderful people. Thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedules. We are all here for a reason. We are here to come together to hear expert matter opinions, and as well as to join in the conversation. The fact that you are here, give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That's right. That's the spirit. In fact, give a virtual pat on the back to the person in the tile next to you. That's right. Chat the person, a virtual pat on the back to the next person next to you on the online. Hey, that's the way, Lan Mercado. I see you smiling away. Good morning, everyone. Once again, my name is Jiggy John. I will be your MC. Every time you see me, my job is to energize you and wake you up. Are you guys awake? Give me a big smile if you're wide awake and ready to take on the world. Show me those pearly whites. Wow, stretch it out. That's the way. Sienna, stretch it out. All right, that's the spirit. Thank you so much, guys. Now, before we get into the formalities, a couple of housekeeping announcements here. Number one, for our Zoom rules, all of you will remain muted, and you're not going to be allowed to unmute yourselves except during the Q&A sessions if you want to verbally ask us a question. Alternatively, raise your hand and our backhand event managers will bring you on cam only during the Q&A. So at all times, stay muted, but keep smiling into the cam. Keep your cams on. We love to see that engagement. We love to see your reactions. Now, number two, how do you ask questions today? There are two ways to do that. So whenever we get to panel sessions and forums, before I forget, we do have interpretation going on. So for all of you who are joining in, if you want to hear us in Vietnamese, Laotian, or Khmer, just go down to the little button there that says interpretation and choose your language of preference. We have live translators in our event today covering Vietnamese, Khmer, and Laotian. So we've got you covered, and for the rest of you, we're going to be listening to all our experts speak in English. Now, coming back to the questions, how do you pose your questions? There are two ways, folks. Number one, you may go ahead and raise your hand. That's a feature here in Zoom. And when it's time for Q&A, we will allow you to pop your question. Number two is to use Slido. We're going to be using Slido a lot throughout this forum. So throughout the event, we will bring a screen up that allows you to scan a QR code. It takes you to slido.com, and you may pose your questions there. Now, whenever we have panel sessions, we have speakers that allow questions, we will bring that up a lot earlier so you can start preparing your questions. Are we good, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited. We thank you for being here today, and we hope you stay with us through session A, through session B, and all the way into tomorrow. It's going to be 2 powerful days. My name is Jiggy John, and I'm here to be with you all day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure for her opening address. Please welcome Her Excellency, Mrs. Sibille de Cartier, the Ambassador of Belgium.
Good morning, everyone. And indeed, we are waking up now. Thank you very much for this very alive introduction. I think you're not only going to have a too interesting and productive day, but maybe also it felt nearly like dancing on the morning. So, hello everyone, wherever you are. I'm here talking from Bangkok, but as mostly as ambassador, also accredited to Cambodia. I'm here accredited not only to Thailand but also to Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar. So I want to thank Oxfam for organizing this very timely event on a topic that has never been as important as today. And I don't want you to be, let's say, slowed down by what I'm going to say, but we are talking about a very heavy topic. I would say we have a lot of webinars this day, but I mean, being allowed to do this regional event like this, it shows how precious they are, and I'm happy they are here to stay. I hope a little bit less than for the moment, but for this type of event, it allows a participation that maybe was not possible before. So I'm thankful for that, and thankful to address all of you from wherever you are. And decent and sustainable work, one of the priorities, a long-time priority of the Belgian Development Cooperation. We want to build on the framework of the decent work agenda of the ILO and the objective 8 of the Sustainable Development Goals. So within these objectives, social protection is an essential part of our actions and advocacy around the world as well. And we are very eager to focus on the most vulnerable population. Minister for Development Cooperation, Mariam Ketier, is fully committed to continuing Belgium's pioneer work and attach particular attention to sustainable and inclusive social protection system and gender aspects, especially the rights of girls, sexual and reproductive health rights, and the protection of the LGBTIQ community. The Belgian non-governmental development corporation currently finances 3 programs as part of a joint strategic framework, Decent Work, covering 36 countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America, the Middle East, and Belgium itself, with a budget of more than 95 million euro over a period of 5 years. Oxfam's program covering Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos is one of them. These programs have proven to be successful, and I'm happy to underline that the new joint strategic framework for the next 5 years, 2022-2026, was recently approved, and that will ensure the continuity of our work with NGOs on this topic, but also on Oxfam's work, so we're happy about it. The impact of the COVID pandemic has made abundantly clear how important it is to have robust, but also inclusive social protection system in place. This is particularly the case in economy with a very large informal sector, as we see a lot in this region, where women are the most affected by the crisis. Inequality between men and women, horizontal priority of Belgium, can mean can mean total exclusion from the protection system. Insufficient coverage or less support, especially for pregnant women. Adequate social protection prevents people from falling into extreme poverty, makes them more resilient, and benefits the entire population and the economy. While the potential of social protection in international cooperation has been largely overlooked in the past, it has now become an essential part of the response to COVID-19. The mobilization of resources by the UN, European and other partners in Cambodia to launch and improve the cash transfer program for poor family is such an example. We can learn many lessons from the COVID-19 pandemic, and we still have many to learn. And one of them is surely that a regional approach to social protection provides the necessary framework and establishes a social pillar of regional economic cooperation and integration. Another one is that we can, and we all must, learn from each other and cooperate together in addressing the global challenges we face. I therefore truly welcome Oxfam's regional initiative today mobilizing forces and expertise for a collective ASEAN responses to the pandemic. I wish you all a very fruitful discussion during these 2 days of work and look forward to see you soon the result of your work for these 2 days, but also on a daily basis at the benefit of the population of the region. Thank you very much.